hear you?
I don't know. Maybe. People, can you hear me? Hopefully. You're
I
listening
love
to
the
the sweet
energy, Brandon.
sounds. You're
I
listening
love
to
the
the
energy
sweet
Brandon
sounds of
has.
Mega Potato. This is jazz radio Mega Potato. This is
Dude, I keep fucking forgetting to change the title. So it keeps saying Color Pencil Delirium. Like, it's great.
nice.
I keep forgetting. I have to do it like on the Restream website.
Uh-huh.
That's wonderful, right?
I mean, it's par for the course with us. It's very much like us to, you know, never get it right.
I never give it right, dude. I just realized I fucking dropped some kind of like ink brush effect on someone else's commission after the fact. That's great. Might have to find a way to fix that one.
You're having a good day.
Perhaps pastel can cover that up some, but I don't know how. I guess I don't know what to do there.
Ruining your toes, ruining paintings today, man.
I don't want to have to do another fucking batch, dude.
I mean, you're on a roll. What's one more, right?
You know how many of these, bro? I got a life. Yeah.
Do ya?
More than you, I think.
Nah.
All you do is go to the gym and then pass out every night. Not much of a life. Every time I call you. By the way, so we're watching Haikyuu. There's 2 movies. Luckily, Crunchyroll puts them all in numerical order now. That's great.
Uh-huh. Oh, really? That's
we'll
good.
watch it, and my wife's like, "How the fuck is Brandon not watching this?" I'm like, "Stubbornness. I don't know. I do not know." It has the Attack on Titan music, wonderful animation, volleyball, super fucking great.
Well, I appreciate you.
Even if you're in a bad mood, you should love that fucking show. And then here you are, like, refusing to watch it.
I appreciate you both thinking about me. You know, it makes me feel very welcomed as a person.
Yeah, that's a way to look at it. That's very Randall, like in the Clerks cartoon. When
yes.
Turns out that all of Randall's ex-girlfriends went gay. He's like, so after me, no other woman would do.
Ruined them.
Yeah.
Or no other man would do. He ruined them.
I'm trying to find my paper towels. I almost blame my wife for that. Because every now and then, you know, they like to come up to your room and take something. You shouldn't have those anyway.
Nope. That's never happened.
You don't have your own studio.
No.
You still have a shared space.
Yeah. For now.
All right. Let's get started. Someone asked me a really nice question last night, and they got like a real like dark answer, you know. You ever inadvertently give out info you didn't even know you had? Or opinions?
To you when I shouldn't have, and then you hold on to it like a information. I don't know. You hold on to it, and you're like, "Hey, Brandon, remember when you said this like 4 years ago?" And I'm like, "Shit."
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I don't remember what I say, but I do remember what you say.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That is.
I will not let it go what Brandon says. Brandon says some stupid shit.
That is true. I'm like the opposite of Silent Bob. You know, when I do talk, It's just not worth listening to. What is the name of that website?
All right, let's get started. One, two, three.
Do you remember the website where everyone would post Comic-Con commissions they got from people? There was like
Comic
a
art
whole
fans.
list. Is it Comic Art Fans? Comic. And Rob for the win. See, you just gotta be like, Rob, access database.
Yeah, Rob, what's a really great anime to watch if you're a fan of volleyball? Haikyuu? I don't know.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll think about it.
I don't know what you're only like shortchanging yourself. You realize this, right?
That's what I do, Rob. That's what I do. I
There's few
shortchange
animes that
myself.
I recommend, let alone fucking go on a hill and die on. Like, and I'm like, you just do nuts.
I listened to you on the Brotherhood Alchemist.
Yeah, so why would you not listen to me now?
And that was great. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah,
I
Kill
don't
La
know.
Kill.
Yeah, Kill La Kill was a great one too. I watched that too. That's a good one.
Yeah. Watch it, Brandon. Especially now, you got want some positivity in the house. You know?
Nah. Fine. I still gotta watch DuckTales.
Yeah, so watch both.
I don't have time. I'm a busy man.
You don't have time. You don't have a job. You literally have more time now than you had when you were in high school.
I was pretty busy in high school.
You didn't have yeah, exactly. You have more time now than you had when you were in high school. I have white friends in there. They don't have time. This is a exclusive white person problem. No, the last person who didn't have time was fucking my buddy
kids.
Chris.
I got kids, man.
You, 3 of them in your fucking head, and I have to deal with them all the time.
Yes, that's true.
Sometimes they show up with nose rings or Yoshi hats. Sometimes they show up with both.
Yeah, it's a luck of the draw. I'm like the Typhoid Mary. You know what I mean? You just never know what personality
You're like the Tide Pod, Mary.
I'm okay with that.
Zennial version of fucking Tide Pod, Mary. That's good. I like that.
You like it because you said it. That's the only reason.
Yeah. Look, I don't like everything I say. That's a good one.
You like a lot of what you say.
No, I don't.
Agree to disagree? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that background looking all backgroundy. That Batman is chonky. I like them thick. All right. That's just regular watercolor, right?
This is scattered straw distress ink with more water added. A lot of these are being done with distress inks.
So do you, with the distress inks, is it the ones that have the little eyedropper tops on them that you can buy, and then you?
Yeah. You can also like for these. So there's two things with the eyedrop. Those are the full concentrated re-inkers for your pads,
Okay.
right? I add a lot of water to those. If I need a stainer, I'll get those because they're super saturated. But with some of these lighter colors, since I already add a lot of water to them, I just get the stain one, which means you can get like twice as much for the same price. So they have like a spray top. It's called stains. So you want the
Yeah.
re-inkers if you want a more concentrated version. Like, and you'll see I'll use it. Hey, what's up, Psycho? Like, I'll use it. Like for this one called Frayed Burlap, and sometimes I want a real saturated darkness to it. So you want the re-inkers for those. If you're gonna add a lot of water and keep it light, then get the stains because you can get twice as much for the same price.
Yeah, I was looking at them at the art store last night, and I couldn't remember. And I already called you once, and you told me not to call again. So
Yeah, I told you not to call it. Well, I was doing the podcast.
right.
You know podcast, right?
I've been on one or two.
Hey, what's up, Gamut Feathers? Gamut Feathers can't sleep.
We'll put you to sleep with our smooth jazz of the late night sketchcraft.
Just watch the first season of Haikyuu so we can talk about it.
Fine. Fine.
Now I'm gonna say you got to watch it for the podcast. So, 'cause we're gonna
If
start.
anybody has
talking
if
about it.
anybody has a link to the first season, like notes.
Crunchyroll, bro.
No. I just meant the notes.
Oh no! You better fucking watch this shit.
I'm just gonna watch
You
the.
know me, I can tell the difference.
I'll go to season 2, and they'll just have that recap at the beginning. They're like, "Do you want a recap?"
No, because I get very specific. You know me, Brandon. You can't fool Rob.
There's a guy on my buddy's team on Monday at volleyball who loves the show. I mean, loves. He even has like whatever the bird or raven is or whatever. He's
They're
got a
crows.
tattoo of it. Yeah, the crows.
See,
Okay.
again, you wouldn't know that because.
And I love crows. They're my favorite animal. Man, even
Yeah,
more reason to watch it.
Brandon, that's why I told Brandon, like, when my wife, you gotta understand, my wife doesn't bring up shit often, right? She's in her own world, like, and so she goes, "Why is he not watching this?" I'm like, "Cause he's doing that thing my friends do where they don't like it when I'm right."
Yeah. We just don't want to give you the satisfaction.
Even though it benefits them, right?
Yeah.
Like, get vaccinated, watch a fucking anime, shit like that. They won't do it because they're like, "Nah, I like dead."
I did one of those two things. I just haven't watched the show.
Look at that. If you get some on there, dude, I gotta spray my fucking table and just put some water on. It'll come right off. There. It's not a blemish. It's a feature. All
There
right.
you go.
Let me quickly fucking spray my fucking table down because apparently there's old fucking ink on here. That would help if I cleaned that fucking off. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I
Yeah,
don't care.
the guy loves the show. He's also probably the best one out there playing too. So
Yeah.
this guy can. He just hits harder.
You're gonna have the
better than
music in your
anybody
head
else.
when you're playing volleyball now. You're gonna feel like fucking hero. You know? It's the best score in anime, as far as I'm concerned. It's better than Attack on Titan. And it's Hiroyuki Sawano, same guy.
DuckTales.
Yeah, watch that on the weekends because there's not as many DuckTales. There's only 3 seasons. So what we do is we get through our fucking serious anime during the week, and then on the weekends when I make bagel or fucking oatmeal or some comfort food for breakfast, we watch fucking the DuckTales. We're on season 3, man. So we're heading toward the end. That show should have gotten another fucking 2 seasons. They were not running out of ideas. So and they knew that season 3 was their final one, so they fucking crammed in a lot of shit too, which is cool. But it's also like it'd be nice if it was spaced out, but they had no choice, you know.
You talking DuckTales?
Yeah, DuckTales. Yeah, no, Haikyuu's like on season 6, man. And there's like 2 movies in between on Crunchyroll. Yeah, there's plenty of fucking shit, bro. You gotta remember though, like 4 or 5 episodes can be one volleyball match.
Gotcha.
So
I don't even want to tell you the movie I watched last night.
it's them playing volleyball. How could you not want to watch that?
I prefer to play.
In super anime, you know. You prefer to play.
Yeah, I play volleyball. I like it.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you'd granted, it makes no sense.
I watched this movie last night called Kate. It had the Winstead chick from that plays Ramona Flowers. I forget her name.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead. So this is Frayed Burlap. Hold on. So I'm going to show you guys. So this is Frayed Burlap, and this is the re-inker. So the stains come in this bottle. And so this is the same stuff, but it's diluted. But I dilute it even more. But the stuff that I use for lighter colors, I just use with even more.
Oh, it's like those stamp pads you bought me.
Yeah, so these are to re-ink the stamp pads. That's what they're for.
Ah.
But I don't use them for that. I use them like watercolor. So the cool thing about this, the re-inkers is they're so strong that if I need super concentrated, I can. But you can get more quantity of the other stuff if you're going to be using a lot of it, you know? So it's just like a cost saving issue.
Oh, so I watched this movie called Kate. It was pretty good. I mean, it had for lack of better terms, it was basically a female John Wick style. You know, she's got to go after and kill somebody, and the clock's ticking, and she's dying, kind of thing. She got poisoned with radiation, and she's got like 2 days to live, and she's on just a badass spree. And it's actually got some really, really good, I mean, a little gruesome. I'm not into gruesome, but fight scenes, like they go all out, like John Wick with the neck stabbing with the knives and objects, and it takes place in Osaka. Thank you, Osaka. So that's cool. So you got the cool Japanese vibe, neon lights, and the action scenes are really, really badass. The hand fighting is beautiful. So, and she's pretty cool. She gets her hair like cut off, and she has this green jacket, and you instantly go Ripley. You're like, she's like Ripley. Even Jessica's like, she would make a badass Ripley. I was like, yeah. But pretty good movie. If anybody wants to watch on Netflix, it's called Kate. It's very John Wickish, but she's dying and she's got to get her revenge. And she's a cool actor, so I liked it. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Oscar Adams in there. What's up, Adam? What's up, Oscar? It's on the Facebook. I forgot to have Facebook open on my phone last night, so people were fucking like sending shit. And I'm like, sorry, guys. How do you get on the commission list? Oh, what's that? Yeah, right now I'm not taking commission, Sean. I will send me a DM and I can put your whatever in my when I do contact. It's just right now I'm trying to focus on things and and I got some other, what do you call that, other deadlines. So problem I've been having with commissions the past year or two is that folks, super appreciate it, but it's like I'm working on Batman. They're like, I'd like you to draw me Fish Boy, and you're like, yeah, oh, what? Luke Skywalker as a blue Green Lantern,
Hey, kiss my ass,
But
all right? I needed the money.
which it's like I get it, but
Rob's referring to. I always got the weirdest commit. I mean, I'm sure everyone does, but I always get a lot of weird commissions when I used to do Comic Cons. Like, I got a person wanted Luke Skywalker as a Blue Lantern, green, a Blue Lantern Corps. Somebody wanted me to draw them as Hulk, and then their dad as Godzilla or something. And I mean, that's just like the PG version of some of the ones. What was the one that how we first kind of bonded, or was the dude that wanted? Was it the mermaid guy? The mermaid guy, right? Yeah. So this guy kept going to Rob and other people to draw mermaids, and Rob, you did it. And then I was like, well, shit, all right, I want the money. I'll do it too.
You're telling the fast story. So let me tell again, Brandon. We got.
You tell me I'm too. You tell me I'm too slow earlier. Now
you said you were low energy, not too slow. Like that's your interpretation. So when we would go to conventions, what would happen? This is in the mid 2000s. We go to conventions, and naturally you need more money because you're not selling shit. And so there was this guy who would walk around with like a fucking file of facts, and he would always ask people to draw mermaids, but he'd have tons of reference.
Like a trapper keeper, you mean, right?
Yeah, he'd like a trapper keeper, and he'd have all this reference of specific statues and things he wanted on there. And no one wanted his commissions except for people who were hard up for money. So, you wouldn't take it, and then eventually he'd be walking around, and he'd look at you, and he could see. He'd hover over the people he knew were struggling,
Yeah.
And he'd go, "All right, how you doing? Oh, you're busy? Oh no." And it was his personality was very similar to was it Kyle Robertson, the psychic vampire on What We Do in the Shadows?
Yes, 100% him, but not as clever or smart. A little slower, but yes.
Yeah, just slower and more, and I think more vicious. I think he was more.
He. I would check his basement.
And so, he eventually got us all. But I remember Brandon hadn't had his turn in the barrel yet. And I was doing well at this con once, and Brandon wasn't. And I was like, Brandon's going to take that fucking mermaid money. Brandon's going to take that mermaid. And then Brandon took it, and hell unleashed. Because he would never be happy with anything you did. He'd come back and see you working on it, and he'd go, oh, well, all right, we'll see. And he knew he could do that to you because you needed the money.
Yep.
So you'd be out there working for this one fucking dude. He'd own you.
Yeah, and then no matter how disappointed he was in you, he'd ask you to do another one. You want to do another one?
Yeah.
You hated the first one. It was okay. Like, he broke you down. He's like,
yeah.
It was a. That guy was creepy.
What we do in the conventions,
Yeah, right. What we do in the conventions. Not anymore though. Stay home, stay safe.
Yeah, I'm not going nowhere. And this is the 1 year I got an invite to a con, fully paid, with hotel and flight.
Ooh, big time.
In Peoria, Illinois. Bro, Peoria, Illinois, man. Wayne's
big
World
time,
Chapter.
Rob.
I was so excited. I'm like, you know what? It was that video I made with the whole people bitching about fucking the black hat,
Yeah.
And the guy was like, I want to fly. I'm like, great. And and then wave 2 started to hit. I'm like, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm not going nowhere. Sorry. He's like, yeah, I figure I got everyone backing out now. I'm like, felt bad for him, he was cool.
You were almost big time, Rob.
Yeah, but I can't be big time because we got big time assholes out there. Who can't adult the fuck up, Everyone thinks they're fucking a UFC fighter now, A UFC fighter. Everyone thinks they're fucking Joe Rogan. I'm a UFC fighter and I own weapons and I'm fucking superheroes. I'm a Zack Snyder action figure. You know, not to throw Zack Snyder under the bus, but you know what I mean. They think they're fucking Spartans, dude. Assholes. Came this close, Brandon.
It was like I was in the locker room changing at the gym today, and two people walk in. I don't know if they knew each other. Was, hey man, you watch the game? No, I just watched UFC. Oh yeah, me too, man, totally. And I was just like, yeah, I watch football. I'm good. I'm out. Plus, Rob sends me nice pictures and UFC stuff. So whenever I need to pay attention, it's good. When people go night night. I'll handle this one. Gamut said something, and I'll say what they said, and then I'll reply to it for you. Gamut Feather says, I didn't know you make commissions, man. If you ever open again, I would love a sketch of my dragon. Well, Gamut, right now, Rob's only doing things like Batman and things that he is working on.
I just don't do OCs. I think that's cool, man. I super appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I don't do OCs, you know. And it's not against OCs or anyone else in general. It's just that what happens is people out there take it as a sign to get like cheap freelance, you know. So not to say you would do it. It's just I had to draw a line years ago because that is what was happening. And so there would be people out there that were getting people on like DeviantArt and Instagram to draw their OCs, and then they would go and fucking make T-shirts out of them, or they'd release a Kickstarter book with all these images. Here's all my fucking shit, and it's like, oh, so I just don't deal with it, you know, like.
So no original characters. Sorry, everyone.
I know. Sorry. Just don't deal with it. But I super appreciate it, man. Like, believe me, I would. When I was younger, and I actually paid for commissions. I would, even though every now and then I still buy one. I'm not saying I'm against it, but I have limited funds now. As you make art for a living, you're like, I don't have as much money. I would want, you know, folks to draw like my own fucking shit versus like a character, but that's just what happens, you know. Guys out there gotta ruin it for everybody. I had a guy list like 2 different people release Kickstarter books with fucking shit, and I was like, really? Then I had one dude, he was nice. I'm not gonna say who he was, but he was super nice. He was like, hey man, would you be willing, like, can I use these as designs? Cause I did a certain look with this character. He's like, can I use these as designs for like a whole book? And I'm like, no. I didn't like do my version so then you could go do a whole book with this look, you know? Well, you could draw it. I'm like, I don't have the fucking time to draw your book, you know? He's like, well, then can I pay someone else? No, no, you know? Please don't do that, you know? I did my take on them because they're my take. That's not. So that was the last time I did it, was 2017, you know? And to be fair, he didn't do that. So I'm still friends with him. I got a lot of respect. Because some other assholes would not have listened.
Oh, like me?
Like, it's an art style. I don't care. You know, and I'm like, do it. You know, I told him, I said, yeah, I'm going to advise you not to do that because I will never let it go. You know? You know me, Brandon.
That is true.
I haven't let it go.
No.
You know, he probably don't even remember, but here I am, never forgetting.
I just choose not to, like, here's the thing. If you're ever like, hey, remember when you did that thing? I don't name shit because I remember all the dumb shit I've done, but I don't want to bring it up so that you can, again, talk about it. So I just go, no, what are you talking about? And then you say it, and I'm like, yeah.
So, Vloopy says, sick background, love those strokes, appreciate it. So you could see, like, as it dries, it will start to, like, do a little, like, this, like, fading. But it also leaves little imperfections and color distortions and stuff, which I like, which is a product of the distress stains. It's kind of what they do. So,
nice.
I love how Vloopy here. Huh?
I was saying I love how Bloopy's like, "How dare you get on this late, Rob?" But not, "How dare you keep Mega Potato up this late?" Thanks, Bloopy.
This late
I'll,
last night I streamed at 3 a.m. So
I was probably up. I don't know.
and
And then
everyone's like, "Why don't you stream at normal times?" Like, I don't work at normal times. Why are you guys up at normal time?
man, Dukas says, "Hey Brandon, have you ever heard of the Empty Man movie?" No, I have not. Oh, now you want to say hi, Bloopy? All right.
Hey, what's up, Hector? I don't know why Facebook, the YouTube isn't. Can you keep? Is the
I'm on
YouTube not
Twitch.
updating? Yeah, I'm looking at Twitch, but the YouTube wasn't like updating. There, I had to refresh it, pop out the chat again. Hector's on there. So I got the Twitch open and I got the YouTube and whatever. Mandingas. Yeah, Empty Man movie now. Alrighty. What am I doing here? What was I doing? What was I doing?
Painting and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Painting things. Let's see.
Which one do I want to do first? Yeah. Why not? Let's do some golden brown. What do we want to do the golden brown yet? Do I? That's a good question. What do I want to do? Damn it. People are like, why don't you stream watercolor? I'm like, because I forget.
Right.
What I'm doing half the time. What am I doing? Let's add all right, let's.
Yeah, I probably won't watch The Empty Man. I'm not really big on horror movies. They're not my thing at all. Like, at all.
No, Brandon's watching Haikyuu before he watches anything else. Like, next weekend, Brandon, we got a new podcast, so Brandon's uploading the new episode, the new mega show this week. But next week, Brandon has to talk about Haikyuu. We're gonna have a Haikyuu segment on the mega show.
Oh, I can't make it. Yeah, that's fine. I will be gone for a couple days in 3 weeks for, Jessica's family.
I'll just do UFO shows with Jason on Saturdays. So we're going to do a lifting technique here, folks. That's what this is.
Okay, you got my attention. Lifting. Uh-huh. Oh, boo.
You and every other bearded racist.
You got to quit calling me racist because people are going to
say you were racist. I said they were racist.
I know, but like you said it like you're going to make people really think that I'm like a racist when I'm very not, and I'm very, pro people of color.
You can't be racist because you have certain friends or something? Like, why, Brandon?
No, because I tried wearing a hat on our last podcast, and it was just a hat that I like because it reminds me of Scotty Young, and I draw like Scotty Young. And it's literally the same hat he wears almost, and I've had hats like that forever. But apparently, certain people have ruined those hats, and so I couldn't wear the hat, so I had to put on my baseball hat, my gray baseball hat.
Move this over to here, move out the way, and we'll do it again.
Asshole. So Rob always says shit, and then people believe him. Rob was like, yeah, Brandon's looking to go on dates with any men that want to, which, hey, live your life. I'm all for any form of sexuality.
I got real offers.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, I'm very pro LGBTQ. I'm very live your life if you want to be something else. So, but Rob advertised me on there,
and I was getting offers. Broadway rally, you just fucking email them at big time.
Yeah. So when Rob says shit, all you people believe him. So people were hitting me up like, hey, I'll take you on a date, big guy. How about I take you out for some food? And listen, I thought about it, but then I was like, oh yeah, my wife might not like me going out with strange men for a steak in the middle of the night. So
what was great is I can't get them to buy prints, but I can get them to date you.
All right.
I'm better at Tindering my friends than I am at actually hawking merch. Such is life. So the new Batman is that dude. So there might be a chance for Brandon to see Harry Potter as Wolverine. Oh, Hector, like, are you new to Robert Pattinson? Like, are you aware that he was cast like 2 years ago as Batman? All right, and we're going to let that sit over here, and then we're going to do it again. You should watch it on HBO. And Brandon's not going to watch horror movies, man.
No.
All right. Well, he's in the new Flash movie. Alrighty, so this is the first one we did. We're going to just take some paper towels here. And then press down really hard, and lift. Boom. Look at that. And then we can adjust and see if I want a little bit more, which I think I want a little bit more. So we'll put a little bit here. And then I will take and just do some light splatters. And then I will let that sit while I grab the other one, rotate them, and then we'll press down on this. And then we will lift out. I like the way that one looks as is, so I will do a few more little light modeling. They call this modeling, right? Where you just kind of do like a little bit of that water effect. All right, put that over here. And then one more time. Press. Press. And lift. This one needs a little bit more. Each one's a little bit different.
Makes it unique like a snowflake. And then the Dark Knight in the chat says, I am the reason criminals breathe easier when the sun rises.
Okay.
Hey, man, it's in your chat. It's in your chat, not mine. And then Dark Knight says, I am the night. I am justice. I'm Batman. Let's read it different. Rob, can you do an English accent?
I'm English.
Can you do a like British English accent?
And not get in trouble, or
like as in try to read that last Batman line of "I am the night, I am justice, I'm Batman." In
I like it like I am the night, I am justice.
Very
that's
country
totally
like.
English. Yeah, what? No, that's English.
Yeah, I like it. Well, how do I'm the Batman?
Well, howdy, I am the Batman.
Woo!
Skew, 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 skew. I'm as tough as a Chevy.
It'd be more like a Chevy's more reliable. You need like a Dodge. You need to be like a Dodge Ram or something. I'm a Dodge. When I traded in my Batmobile for a Dodge Ram. Now I just run the Joker over.
Let's go get some deep fried taters down now with the Snicker bar down over at the chili cook-off, and then we're gonna say Gotham.
The Dark Knight says you sound like Goofy, and Gambit says you sound like
no, Gorsk.
Yeah.
Gorsk.
Who's Scooby Doo's partner?
What,
No, the other guy.
That's Scrappy. Well,
No.
Scooby, I guess. Yeah, that Casey Kasem's tough though, because you have to get the. It's a lot. I know it seems like I could do that, but it's a little more tough than you'd think. Well, zoinks! Yeah, I know it's hard.
You could try saying, "I am Justice, I am Batman" as Morty.
Well, I am Justice. You know, I'm kind of like dark and stuff. I like to listen to Evanescence. You know, before I go to sleep a little bit. Just like I like to pretend I'm like Daredevil. Yeah, I'm like Daredevil. You know, I like to sleep in the tub. I put my head underwater and I pretend I'm Joe Rogan and Daredevil. Yeah. You know, that's what I like to. I'm pretty dark, you know. I know. It gets loud, folks. It's easier on the regular mic because I have a clip guard.
There you go.
Oh,
I mean, it gets a little loud.
Jeez, Rick. Yeah, it gets loud. Not on the clip guard though. But this is.
It sounds like you're like on like a drive-through window. What do you want? I want fries, mother.
I want fries, motherfucker. All right. So let's add 1, 2, 1. So this is going to be PH Martin's Golden Brown. So I'll add some. So the distress inks they're not good for like color. They're good for like distressing. They kind of wash out a little bit, which I like because I can add color later. You don't end up with super saturated. Peach Martins get super saturated. You got a lot of water to these. So I need a new paper towel. All right. So with this, I like to kind of lift as I go, so I can get saturated color in there, but not like deep pockets of it, and kind of keep it a little imperfect. This is sort of how you like layer little textures and stuff. I'm the sheriff of Nottingham. Yeah, I can do that voice pretty easily. I never quite hit puberty, so I have the crack in my voice. It was my favorite thing to do. I want to go to like Disneyland. I go on that Big Thunder Road, you know, Big Thunder Mountain or whatever, and I go, "This here's the wildest ride in the wilderness," you know. And I'm like, "Oh, Rob's a nerd." Yeah, Rob's a nerd. If you want to hear me do Morty on a daily basis, go watch the Star Wars podcast I do Monday through Friday at makingstarwars.net. You can it's on. They have a YouTube channel with Jason Ward, but like I do Morty all the time. I do Morty. Oh no! Oh,
I mean, you said it.
I don't really want you to do me. No, don't. Oh my! I don't really. I mean, I'm for it. You know, just not for it in me. You know. I'm like, Brandon, you can like offer, and I appreciate it, but you know, I'll think about it. I'll think about it real hard. I mean, is there some
the money's right?
Is there some Takis? If you get some Takis, I might be more into this.
I'm not saying no.
Yeah, I don't really need TV, folks. I can entertain myself. My
We
wife
all
has seen me do
we all
this.
have a price.
Yeah, my wife has seen me do this. She's like, "All right, time to go to your room. You're impressing yourself again." I'm like, yes, what I do. All right, so that's kind of cool. We're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna come do this one. You learning how to do anything here, Brandon? You learning?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I haven't even looked. And then he's gonna ask me like 2 weeks later, hey, how'd you do that thing? And what will I say, Brandon? I'll say, go watch the fucking video. Won't I?
And those exact words,
he,
yeah.
he hates when I do that. I'm like, that's why I make the videos, Brandon. What do you think I do? I go back and rewatch the video. What's the point of streaming in real time if you don't watch it? Well, you could just answer it right now. I have to go dig for it. I'm like, I don't have the answers. I mean, I do, but I'm not giving them to you.
Yeah. And if
I do
you
have
do
the
get,
answers.
yeah,
Yeah.
you. I was telling Jessica about
Go
that
ahead, say
today.
it.
Yeah, I might as well. I was
Yeah.
telling Jessica, it's like, here's how. Okay, so my wife also does some. Does work with Rob artistic wise, and Rob will be like, "Hey, Jessica, that's my wife. I need it to be
Yeah, Jess.
this."
I say Jess.
Yeah, Jess, I need it to be this. And here's 10 links on how to do it. Here's 20 assets on how to do it. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. And then it's like me, he's like, hey, fucking make it like this. And I'm like, how? And he goes, figure it out, pussy. I don't know. Peace.
No,
And then
I
he's out.
hand you shit all the time. I hand you a reference and you don't use it. I gave you. Brandon's been working 2 weeks on adding like VHS textures and shit to like the Mega Show, right?
Don't short sell it though.
Huh?
No. It's not I'm
Yeah.
adding textures to something.
Oh yeah.
I'm making something look the way Rob envisions it
Yeah.
in his head. Which
I
I
don't
don't know
care
if you
that it's
guys have.
taken a while. What I have a problem is when I ask you how long do you think you're going to be on something, and you go, I don't know, and I'm like
I
as
don't
if
know
you don't
because
even
I'm.
give a shit for trying, you know?
No. It's I don't know how long I can make something look how Rob's brain wants it to look. So I go like, oh, I should be able to do that, and then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. Rob
VHS
wants it
textures. Yeah.
different.
You make a video of it. Yeah, like I want the show to look like it's been recorded on VHS tape, of which I've been wanting since the beginning, just for
Right.
years, but I can't never get Brandon to fucking do it. And finally, I was like, now you got to do it.
Couldn't
Like
get me.
that's the
This is
trick.
the first time you've asked me to do it.
No, I asked you to do it
Yes.
3 years ago, but
No.
you weren't ready yet because you barely understood how to like edit shit. Which, by the way, you still barely understand. Like, I think it's funny. Like all these years, I'm like, you still don't even know. This is hilarious. But that was the deal. Like with putting him back on with because you're gonna get to see Brandon on the next episode of the Maga Show. I finally put his big
Yay.
his big taters up on there and
Yay. Lucky
Spudo
me.
vision. Yeah.
Lucky me.
But the trade-off was he has to do the texture thing, so and it has to look
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah. Because I was like, Rob, let's.
Yeah, you were
that.
every time actually.
You said people were asking to see me because they didn't believe I existed.
Yeah. He's not gonna learn Blender, man. I appreciate it, but he has to do it all in Premiere Pro because he barely understands that program. So we're not gonna.
Not
go
that I
through
barely
Blender.
understand. I just started using it.
Yeah, you barely understand it.
Yeah, because I just started. It's not like I'm like,
No,
I
put you on that years ago. It was like
no,
thumbnails.
nope.
Yeah.
That was all in Photoshop.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. all the thumbnails I made were in
Okay.
Photoshop.
Okay, like a lot of stuff. Yeah, tracking. Some of the CRT effects, the oversaturation.
That you had me do in After Effects. How to do all the tracking and like puppeteering and shit.
Yeah, but
I learned how to do that.
Dude, and I had you open up Brandon. I've been having you edit shit out video for a while now. Yes.
No. Not in Premiere.
Yes.
Nope. Rob's wrong on this one, everybody. I stand my ground.
You stand.
We didn't even have Premiere on the computer. We had to download it.
Yes, Brandon.
Okay.
All right. So we could see we got that kind of nice glowy effect. Now I need to contrast the outside. So I'm going to do one more pass with some frayed burlap, and then I'm going to do a little maroon, and then we're going to be done with this part of it. So now this goes by a little faster if you do multiple. I know people are like, I can't believe you do like multiple fucking ones at a time. I'm like, actually, it goes by better because you can like, even if it isn't the same thing, if you have 3 different commissions lined up, it's better to do them. Actually, I want to add a little bit more modeling down here before you do that. It's better because while they're drying, you can just work on the next one. You know, otherwise you're just sitting here waiting fucking for water to dry or paint to dry. And it's not fun. So we'll let that sit for a second, and then we'll bring this one in. So already you can kind of see here there's this like weird imperfections. That's rando in the paper. So there's this coating that goes on when they use, these are comic book backing boards, and these are BCWs. And this is the weird like glossy side, which I don't use, which is nice because it gives you a rigid back. And there's this coating that they put over that I like, but every now and then it's not there, and then you get this weird effect, but I like that too. I just don't want it over the whole fucking piece. So I've tried using some of the like magazine boards and stuff that they have, but it doesn't have the coating. So you get that across the whole thing. So I did that Savage Dragon one with all the spray paint backgrounds. That's because that backgrounds were so fucked up from not having that coating that when it dried, I just added pastel over it to make it look cool. Because before that, it did not look cool. It's like noise. Yeah, it's like noise. I'll just take this and kind of, I want them all 100% the same. You know, I want them similar. So we'll move that back over here and grab the first one. And then I can lift and kind of move a little bit, kind of like smudge it so it's not so. The only thing you're doing when you lift it, make sure you don't have wet ink on the fucking paper towel. So you know, that's not good. How was that pizza? It was good. Had too much dough in the pan, so it was too biscuity. So I'm gonna take. I got the dough to rise too well. I came up with really good dough rising techniques a couple years ago, and I forget most recipes don't have it. So when I applied my dough rising techniques to pizza dough, it just really got too big. So I'll make half the dough next time. And then that should be good. But I got one of these really great steel fucking cast iron fucking steel pans. So you can get that crusty fucking cheese on the side, Brandon, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Super fucking. I'll have it down. So eventually, when the pandemic's over, you guys come up here, I'll be able to make the fucking pizza for you.
Can't wait.
The Detroit style not deep dish, because deep dish is deep dish is like a casserole, you know. But this is like, you know, it's got that crusty, cheesy fucking bread with the sauce on top, which I like.
I like food.
You said that, Brandon. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put that food in your mouth. Okay, this is a little too. I'm not liking that for whatever reason. So this is where each one gets to be a little bit different. We're gonna let that sit back over there and then rotate back there. So let me move that over here. This one is looking pretty good. So let's go to the next step. Go back to frayed burlap. 1. And this is going to be pure frayed burlap. You can see how dark it gets. That's just right out the re-inker. And I want that ink to kind of stain and sit there. You can just take your finger and fingerprint that if it gets a little.
Ooh, fancy technique.
Yeah, the fingerprint. This creates just a little bit more contrast. And then let's take some of that. Take some of the leftover H. Martins with some of the Frayed Burlap. And that's a little bit. It's fine. We can just take some water. If you're like it's too much, you can just take some water. Clean water, don't get the dirty water. And then just leave that out. And we'll probably put some modeling back on there as we kind of like cover that up. And we'll see how that goes. That's looking cool. It looks like he's in a cave or did for us. Yeah. Well, they're all gonna look that way because it doesn't matter who it is. You know, like just it'll be like it's fucking flaming carrot in a dead cave, or you know. All right. No, it's diluted. We need the pure frayed burlap here.
Fancy names. Is that one diluted or that's just straight distress ink?
Straight. We're going to let that sit and dry, and we'll get the next one. And we're going to lift this stuff back out here. I'm going to let that dry a little bit more before I add anything to it. So that look cool. We're going to grab the other one. This is how you can just do multiple ones at a time while the other one dries. While the other two dry, you can start back over. Okay. These only take one drop. You know, they don't take a ton here, so that's what's cool about it. These can I bought maybe a few $100 worth of fucking distress inks 5 years ago. You know, and I'm still going. I'm just now kind of like restocking stuff. So I'll probably, as the more I do these, I'll run through these 3 colors more than the others. You know, obviously. So, but I would say a whole bottle will probably last me 6 months at this rate. You know, it's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So what I'll probably do is save up some money from the commissions, and then like overbuy, because you never know when they stop making shit. You know.
Right.
If they stop making it, they'll have to just find another way to do it. And can you do a watercolor? Yeah, you can do a regular watercolor. And I would find a way, but this is just faster, right? So I would just use a lot of sepias. You know, I'd have to mix it but this just saves me from having to mix, so it just speeds up time. So I just added some of the H. Martins to this to kind of dilute it out a little bit, and then I'm back to the concentrated.
I bought a 7x10 inch and 9x12 Canson Mixed Media XL.
7x10, that's like comic book size almost. That's an odd size for them.
Yeah. I just thought it was a cool size, the 7x10. Just kind of remind me of
I've not seen that before.
What you're making. Because what is that right there?
5x7.
5x7, and this
But
is
7x10 is
7 by
common.
10.
Is that like so? It's like 6.5, 6.25 by 10.5. So it's pretty close.
Right. So I thought that was cool to do.
That must be a new sizing for them.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen it. You know me, Brandon.
Right.
I peruse art supplies like people fucking do new cars and shit,
I did that, and then I did the 9x12, which I kind of, I don't know why I got the 9x12, just because I'm so used to like the bigger paper, which I should have just got 2 7x10s, which, I mean, I can always go back, but I might just go back and get another 7x10. Wonder if I could return the 9x12.
Good night, Hector.
Night.
Oh, nice. You did a double toast animation. On the show or just for fun? It's on the show. Congrats. Big double toast fans. Just for fun. You just fucking tag Corey, man. They're pretty fan friendly. His wife's been in she's from Turkey, so she's been in Turkey for the last month or so. Out there fucking having fun in Turkey. I think Corey took it because she's always posting pics and shit. And I'm like, oh, this is dope, dude. And then he started recently posting pics of him eating out. I'm like, oh, he must feel like, hey, man, that's funny. They're a great couple. Mia and Corey. Yeah. They went to Japan right before Pandy. Because they got married and he'd been putting off the honeymoon shit forever, and she's like, motherfucker, either we go on a honeymoon or we're getting a divorce. And so she's like, I want to go to Japan. So they went to Japan right before all the shit went down.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, so that was awesome. The Toasies loved it. That's great.
Yeah, I read today awesome. Japan is 50% vaccinated.
Yeah, but Zoo, some friends of Zoo got fucking COVID, dude, because they're like Zoo. He got his shot, but they foreigners have to get it last, so that other 50% are foreigners. Yeah, so they were doing everything, but luckily they didn't get Delta. But that the fucking Olympics brought some of that shit to them.
Oh yeah. So I'm hoping by next summer I get to go.
Nicholas Cole. Oh, Nick is great. What's up? Night Gang, Night Blueby. Yumush. What's up? Ashley. Oh, Ashley brought her crew.
Yo.
Ashley killing it on her fucking book, man. It's looking great. She's learning the art of not overcoloring. When you have great line art, don't overcolor it. Howard Porter's a brilliant fucking illustrator, and I think his books are way overcolored.
Yep.
Yeah. Rob Boss. That's hilarious. I don't have the fro. I wish I had the hair. I don't have the hair.
I don't have any hair.
Brandon grew a Yoshi. What's up, Long Arm? Wow, Long Arm, man. I haven't seen Long Arm in a year. Wow, Long Arm. Long Arm's been there since the beginning. Beard. Frosted's crew. I don't know who Frosted is, but awesome. Ashley won't even take credit for the crew. That's how Ashley's one of the most ethical people I've ever met. And I'm pretty ethical. You think about that. She will just be like, no, I can't. I just got to give it away for free now because, I could have done it better. No, don't. I remember that. I was like, no, you don't. You did an amazing job. Don't. What's up, Murin? Appreciate it. Meanwhile, Brandon's like, I got no ethics. Buy all my stupid shit. I got bills to pay. Xbox to buy.
I'm willing to sell out for any reason.
Yeah, that's fine, man. It's fine. Armando. Yeah, you don't catch it live. Yeah, Ashley's the most ethical. I'm in middle ethical, and Brandon's shady time.
Oh,
He's
thanks.
big time Brandon and shitty time Brandon.
More dumb slander from Rob about me. I always appreciate it. Thanks, Rob. People are going to believe it.
Dumbslander.com. It's just going to be a picture of your face. He slandered me. Yes.
You know what? I'm going to start talking shit back, and I'm just going to make up shit about you. Rob has 3 nipples. Rob has 3 nipples, everyone.
Have you not watched Friends?
No, that show sucks.
It's my little
that show
dude.
Sucks. I hate Friends.
Good. We're going to be doing a Friends marathon on the Mega Show. You're going to have to watch it.
Nope. I'm out.
See, Brandon, I feed off the anger.
I'm not angry at all. I'm not angry at all. It would take a lot. It would take a lot. You'd have to kick my dog or something.
Brandon, I would never kick a dog.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what it would take to get me angry. Really angry.
And besides, your dog's so big. If you kicked a dog, your dog would just look at you like, "What's up?"
Yeah, she would think something. She's too nice. Oh man. Yeah. So you'll get a kick out of this. So she was shedding real bad last night, and I saw on our vacuum it said Pet Pal attachment, right? So I was like, just hold her still. So I hold her still, and I use this vacuum brush thing on her, and I'm just going down, getting all the hair off her. And she freaked the fuck out and jumped on the couch over Jessica like a cat, stepped on Jessica's head and jumped off.
How big this dog is, especially in contrast to your apartment.
She's 60 pounds, so she's not huge. It's like when you take a He-Man figure
and shove it into a Lego set.
Well, she's not a massive, huge dog. She's still a little smaller on the girl's side. Oh yeah, but she's only 60 pounds compared to she's dogs her breed are 80 pounds or bigger.
Hold on to that thought. Let me answer some questions. So Long Arm says style so cool, appreciate it. What you guys said, Chonky style. Am I gonna do other characters? Yeah. So I'm kind of sticking with my focus this year on this style will be Batman, Turtles, and Spider-Man stuff. That's gonna be my focus this year on chonks. And so people have asked me, are you going to take commissions? And it's difficult because the more commissions I take, I can't focus. So I'm not going to be taking commissions, but I will be selling the works, So as much as I would like to, I kind of just want to focus, This did not dry the way I wanted it to. So it's okay. If you get a solid block of color and you don't want that, just put some water on it, let it dry, and we will remove that. So everything is fixable. Frosted Fricks is a variety streamer who plays games and then draws. Is wonderful. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. The only streamer I regularly follow is Mage Masher. He's also on Twitch. He plays games. He plays a lot of Dragon Quest, RPGs, which I love. And he's super nice. Mage Masher's great. Batman, Turtle, Spider-Man, you approve, yeah. And then on the side, when I get some free time, I want to do a little my stuff, which is all image 90s stuff. So I want to do Wildcats. I want to do little group shot, little tiny squiggly scrub. I'm gonna do some weird shit, guys. Weird artsy stuff. The opposite of what I normally do, which is super complicated. So. Part of this is just because I've been working on AAA games for the last 3 or 4 years, and I need to do something totally different. So Pyro wants to know, Brandon, he wants to know, who do you think the next Wolverine should be?
Your mom. Your mom, Pirate. She's got the mustache for it. Dick. I stand by it.
We love Gamora, your dog. She's great.
Oh yeah. She's maybe with Jessica's new promotion, we could actually rent a house and she could have a nice yard to herself. But she's lazy, so it's not really and she's getting older, so it's not like she really runs around or does anything too crazy.
What was the last game that I was on? Well, I just wrapped up work on Berserk Boy, which is an indie game. And before that, I worked on a project I can't talk about for a major studio, but you all know of it if I was able to say it. And then before that, Crash 4 and Spyro. I don't have any games lined up right now. Actually, I do, but they're for some German mobile games. This company out in Germany, which they make these like not mobile games, but like PopCappy kind of games. Brandon, those kind of simple to play PC games. They make games kind of like that. But they're super fucking good. Like in terms of like working with them, they're super nice. Their games are alright. They're not my thing, but I've done some freelance with them recently. But they're super nice, man. Like they pay up front. They know exactly what they want. They even asked me to get a bunch of shit done by a certain time, and I'm like, I can't do that. And they're like, we appreciate the honesty. Can you do it by this? And I'm like, nope. How about that? That we can do, which is super nice. So
Rob plays with my emotions every day.
Good games. No, you never heard of this company. They're called Rohn Media, ROHN. They're super, yeah. They're like casual games on the PC. Not quite my thing, but I like working with them. They're super good people.
Unlike that unethical mega potato.
Unethical taters.
Fucking dick.
Well, it's that or the racist thing, Brandon. Like...
Yeah, it just you keep saying shit like that, and you wonder why I can't get any work or anyone to talk to me or when I'm on here. Rob's like, yeah, Brandon dates guys.
Oh, look
so
at that!
hit him up for
Pyro
a
was
date.
Pyro was just asking an honest question, and you had to go in and make fun of his mom's mustache. Brandon's a dick. Get some good gigs.
But Brandon is, and this makes me sound even more so, but Brandon is not racist. Which you got to stop saying it, especially with the way I look. It doesn't really help.
Yeah, the way you look with the hood.
You know what? You're gonna make me say something really dick. You're gonna make me say something really dickish, and then you're not gonna want to talk to me for a couple of days.
No, I'll get that fucking video out of you first.
you know when you had a friend of yours on one of the casts and he said something inappropriate and you said don't say it anymore. You really should stop calling me racist on the track that I'm involved with you. Because then you're just basically saying you're involved with
Brandon
racist.
is definitely not a racist.
Thanks. That makes it sound even way worse. Thanks, Rob.
You ever see that meme going around where it's like a picture of a pie and carved into the pie is definitely no spiders in here? Like
No, and it's not so much the fact that you say it. It's like a lot of your people, a lot of your followers think that whatever you say to me is okay for them to say, and I get comments on my shit on my like art pages, and I don't want that on my art pages.
Yeah, Brandon, like, don't harass Brandon the way I harass Brandon. That's my advice to you folks, because I freely admit Brandon could hurt me, but it would hurt Brandon creatively to hurt me. So there's like, it's like killing the only guy who can like desalinate the water on a desert island. Not a good job. Not a good idea. But you folks are expendable to him.
Yes.
I mean, look at him. He's as big as a Proud Boy. You don't want to. I'm not saying he is one. I'm saying yours. What? It just sucks, man. Like you finally get a look, it's obviously working for you because you get hit on by men and women. Like that's amazing. But, which makes your wife feel good because everyone likes a winner, But then it also happens to be the look that every racist in the country is co-opted. It's horrible, right?
Thanks, Rob. Well, it's been nice, everybody. I plan on tuning in never fucking again. So
he'll be back tomorrow. How's the 3D going? Jess is doing well on the 3D. She's currently doing Unreal training. She had a loss in the family, so she's taking some bereavement time, and we'll get back to it. But I got her in Unreal right now doing some pretty cool stuff. Working on the future. The problem is figuring out how to make Brandon fit in all this, And but if the video effects work out nice, then hey, Brandon did something. Big time.
I hate you.
What? All right.
I don't even get Mandukas' joke. Can you explain it to me?
What's the joke?
He said Steven Tater Tot Crowder. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Oh, Steven Crowder's a fucking racist. Yeah, see again. Here's the
Hey,
thing.
hey,
I can make the joke.
hey, Rob, can you stop calling me a racist on the cast with you?
I did not
please?
say you were a racist. I was specific to not say that.
Can you?
I said you
did.
happen
No,
to
you
have
did
a
say
look
that.
the racists
No, you
have
did
co-opted.
say. You did say it earlier.
Imagine if I was into disco, Brandon, right? And I was Disco Rob. I changed my name from Sketchcraft to Disco Rob. And then all the racists started wearing disco clothes. It would be fucked up for me, right? I'd ruin my whole look. I'd have to change it.
I changed my genetics to be bald because my thyroid issues and everything. I was like, yeah.
Oh, boo-hoo, thyroid. Okay.
Wow. I wouldn't knock people with conditions.
I'm knocking you, not people.
I mean, that's a bad luck for Sketchcraft.
Average people, bad luck for Sketchcraft.
Look,
bad luck needs to take a number at this point. Like,
but like I said, all your little lovely followers that love to latch.
Too, Brandon.
Yeah, well,
channel too.
They make me. They
you
say
know your
things.
Name. You're not
you
the
say
other guy
things,
anymore.
And then look at. You literally said, "Don't say the things," and then they're saying the things. I know you get a kick out of it, but I mean, you know.
Hey, look. You know, I have. Hey guys, see you later. I gotta go. Sorry, so enjoy that. All right, bye, Jeremy.
Later. Or you just stop calling me a racist.
I didn't say you were.
Good idea.
I never
or that I
said
look
you
like
were.
one.
Yes.
You know, that might be. You know, that'd be nice.
Brandon, the guys who wear the fucking Blue Lives Matter shirts look to you, and then they're disappointed when they find out you're not a racist.
Yeah,
how is that my fault? That is your literal fucking problem in life right now. So we're gonna use mahogany. Hold on, this is 27B mahogany PH Martins, which will add a little purpley. Which we're gonna add better purple with the pastel, but this I like a little of this. I wish they'd find a new look too, but they think your look is cool. I mean, I don't look as cool as you. I look like a Silicon Valley. I look like the guy who's like putting all these racist dudes online. Sad to say.
Thanks, Rob. That makes me feel so much better about the things you say to me. Thank you.
Robert is
well
really
said.
Evil Morty. Brandon is the most progressive dude I know. He wears a nose ring with diamonds in it. Hey, did you see that guy who got the diamonds ripped out of his head?
That's it, Rob. We're having sex when I see you. Oh, no. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to show you.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'll show you progressive. I'm going to discount double check your ass. Did you get that joke? Did you get it?
No, I don't know.
You didn't get it? You didn't get it?
No, I don't know it. Sorry.
Progressive. Discount double check.
Oh, I don't watch commercials, man. Everything I have, I pay to get
discount.
to not watch ads.
Is it progressive? Pretty sure it's progressive. What's the discount double check? Is that Allstate? No, State Farm. Is it State Farm?
Brandon, if you don't even know your own references, they don't fucking work.
I don't give a shit.
You can't expect the crowd.
Maybe it's State Farm. I don't know.
That stained a little too red, but we'll just put some yellow on that, and that will, again, you can glaze right over it and kind of push it back to where you want it to be.
Rob's still on season, 2 of Rick and Morty?
No, I finished Pickle Rick. Right as the pandemic hit, and it was just too dark a show for me to watch during the pandemic.
Right, but what is that, season 2, 3?
I don't remember.
Like you're way
It's
behind.
there. I'll watch it. Yeah, but there's so many. Like,
Yeah, same with your damn Haikyuu show. How about you watch Rick and Morty and I'll watch the Haikyuu show and we can talk
yeah,
about
but you
both.
can watch IQ with your wife. I can't watch Rick and Morty. My wife won't watch it, so I gotta. I can either watch Rick and Morty or play Psychonauts 2, and right now I'm gonna play Psychonauts 2. So that is the way it goes.
How long was that game in the making of?
They started in 2016, so about 3 or 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. Pandy kind of set them off a little bit too. You know, set everyone back.
There's a game I don't buy games on Xbox anymore, and now that I got that PS5, but there was a game. I think it was called Party Animals or something. I gotta see.
Yeah, they're still in beta.
Is it the one where you're like the stuffed animal-looking creatures and you're on like a
it's still in
plane and you're
beta.
beating the shit out of each other?
Yeah.
I watched a video of some guys play, and it was. I hope it
Yeah,
goes. I would like it to go to PlayStation, and then I'll buy it. But
I showed my wife, like, it was early last year when they were first doing that. But she's like, "What is it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know." She's like, "What happened?" They know they got a winner, but they're in development. You know,
hitting each other with shovels, and you could hold on to the ledge and all that.
We'll be playing
that.
That was good. I could play that with you. Like, that's a multiplayer game because it doesn't seem anyone's OP. You know what I mean? And it's funny to watch when you die. As long as dying's funny, I can play the game. When it's like, oh, I just fucking boom headshot guy. I remember boom headshot. I'm not up for that. Like. We'll probably do one round of modeling, and that'll be it. Then we can go to pastel. Sorry, one more round of lifting, and then we'll go to the pastel, and then that'll be that for these. They don't take that long. Pretty demo. That demo's fun. So we can throw a little bit over the BEPs. Kind of tie them in. And then we'll let that dry. And then, see, it doesn't dry as heavy. So, let's see. This probably just needs a little bit more. Greetings from London. Hey, what's up, Jazz?
Is it Monday? Oh shit, it is Monday.
See, that's how you know you don't work. It's day or night. That's what happens. When you're working from home, doing your own thing, it's day or night. It's awake, not awake. She's like, I
Ashley
love
says,
Mondays.
I love Mondays. Why do you love Mondays, Ashley? All my days blur together. Till the inevitable.
Brandon's like, I only know Tuesdays because of Papa Murphy's 2 for Tuesdays. Or...
I've never been to a Papa Murphy's. Is that the one where you buy the pizza and you have to bake it yourself?
Yeah, but if you know how to game their fucking system a little bit, you can get it like a medium for like $10. Like, their system's weird, but you can get a pretty good deal very quickly.
Never been.
It's stoner food. It's not. It's like the Taco Bell of pizza, you know. But every now and then when I don't feel like cooking, it's one right across the street from my house, you know, in the middle of a suburb. It's they were smart. They're like, we know you got kids out here, you know, and guys who just don't want to cook. So
Mondays is my rest day as well, Ashley. I don't go to the gym on Mondays. I go every day except for Monday because it's way too crowded and people suck.
oh, they're trying to work off the weekend food or something.
Yeah. I never Mondays is my rest day. I go every day but that day. I stay the fuck away. And then usually on Saturday and Sundays I go a little later. Same with Friday.
Let's try this. Let's take some of this Peach Martins and we will do a lifting technique, but instead of water, we will use the watercolor. So it will create some stained lifts and stuff.
And if you go to the gym enough, you start to see the times that your gym is the most crowded and who's there, so you can kind of base that on when you go to avoid crowds, people you don't like, etc.
So let's let that sit for a minute. Let's rotate again. We can just lift that out. That's a good blemish. I like that.
But I do play volleyball on Mondays. That's my volleyball day. And then, not that you care, Rob, but I'm going to tell you anyways. Tuesday is my push day, which is chest, triceps, and shoulders.
Push it
Wednesdays
real good.
is pull, which is back and biceps.
Dun,
Thursday,
dun, dun,
Thursday is lower
dun,
body.
dun.
And then Friday, I start over again. I do push day again. Saturday is back and biceps again. And Sunday is lower body again. And then I rest on Monday. And now you know.
Yeah, you're right. I don't care.
Yeah, but now you know.
How did you know I didn't know? I didn't care. It's weird.
You always seem to call me when I'm at the gym, too.
You got ES Tots or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I call you when either you're at the gym or sleeping, because that's pretty much what you do now.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Anything to avoid you. You can't get me in my sleep. You can't get me in my sleep, and you don't go to the gym, so. I still answer when you call, though. Don't worry, buddy. Friends. How many of us have them?
Alrighty, so let's do that lifting now on the first one. You can see it's lifting, but it's stained as well. That's cool. looks good. That looks good. Let's come back to the other one. That's looking
Which
good.
one looks better?
They're all the same to
Pick
me.
your favorite, like a favorite child.
The one that least looks like the League of Shadows. I'll say that now. You look League of Shadows. You like that, Brandon? You have that League of Shadows look.
Sure, thanks, Rob.
That Liam Neeson's. What? I didn't say. I said you look like the League of Shadows. League of Shadows. This needs a little.
See, this is the type of shit when you text me at like 2 a.m. I'm like, do I really want to talk to him? Do I really want to talk to Rob? Do I really want to like? It's gonna be some bullshit.
So that's mahogany and golden brown. I'm gonna add a lot of water to this. As if it's too.
Oh, that hurt.
We don't want that on bats. Alrighty. We'll let that sit for a little bit. And then we'll come back. Alrighty. I think that's ready for pastel.
Where are you gonna add the pastel at?
I think I want to do one more contrast pass though. I let it over. I need to go a little darker here with the frayed burlap. I'm going to push here. And along the sides there. Hey, dude. What's up? Coffee.
Oh dang!
Coffee.
Raid!
My
Raid!
favorite action series. The Raid. Right, Brandon?
Nope.
You know this to be true.
Nope. You told me you hate that movie series.
Brandon's never even watched it.
Watch number 2.
You gotta watch both, bro. 2 don't even make no sense without watching 1.
I get the gist of it. The recap.
No, Brandon.
And the fact that you tell me to watch the first one, guess what? Not watching it.
I don't know. Maybe it was too hard to make, or he's waiting for everyone to age. I don't know.
They made Raid 3. It was called Judge Dredd.
It's not as good. It's cool, but it's no Judge Dredd is a remake of a Raid 1. Raid 1's still better than Judge Dredd, but Judge Dredd is cool. Judge Dredd's 3D is pretty good. Do you ever watch it in 3D?
No, I don't have a 3D player.
You ever come over this way? You can watch Judge Dredd in 3D.
See how far my shadow reaches.
Your beard?
No. I see. You don't remember the own shit talking you say. You just shit talk and then you forget you said the jokes.
Yeah, I do. I told you I never remember anything I say.
Yeah,
I just
said,
said
see how
that.
far my shadow reaches. What were you just calling me a
Oh, the
second
League of
ago?
Shadow?
Yes, Jesus, call back to your jokes.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember everything.
What? Rob says he remembers everything at all times.
I remember what you say. I don't remember everything.
Yes, Rob, I cannot wait to come visit you and hang out with you and enjoy your company.
Yeah.
It is everything that I hope for.
Yes.
You are awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
No,
Appreciate it.
no problem.
I appreciate your candor. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
I want ice cream. That's what I want.
We gotta let that sit. So there's gonna be some stuff I can't stream, folks. One of the things I want to go do is I gotta throw some UV archival stuff on this before I throw a layer of clear gesso, and that's because the archival stuff will pop out the color pencil and this watercolor. However, if I throw a UV archival spray over pastel, it darkens pastels horribly so. So the way I've gotten around it is I throw the UV archival over it, and it adds a slick, glossy, like sheen to everything. And then I have to let it sit for like an hour. And then I take clear gesso and I dilute it and airbrush over to create a surface of grit. And then I can add the pastel back over. So there's real no way to look at that. Boosh.
Ashley, does Ashley have the same phone number she's had for like years? Ashley, you got the same phone number?
I do not know. I've not called Ashley. Ashley and I haven't talked since summer of last
Ashley, I'm
year.
texting you my ice cream. It is Ben & Jerry's topped chocolate caramel cookie dough.
It's
Super
Hulk of
addictive.
Burning Love.
It's so much chocolate you might get heartburn. Coming your way, Ashley. Boom. Look at that ice cream. After listening to Rob berate me for a couple hours, I'm gonna go cry into my ice cream cup.
Yeah. If it's any consolation, I like what you've done with the VHS texture so far.
No, it's not. Because
can never give Brandon a compliment.
No, it's not.
He's unable to.
Because the shit said before it.
What? I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna give you a big bear hug when I see you and just like squeeze tight.
Mm-hmm. And I'll fart. I'll gas
fine.
up right before we get there. I'm like a 4-year-old. So again, some of this is just letting it dry and seeing what sits, and then adjusting, and then not trying to do too much to it. Like, kind of, if you go too far, let it dry. You can always lift it back out and then kind of go over. And the rigid backness of this stuff just kind of makes it sturdy enough to keep taking water. You just don't want to let the backside, this aqueous coating, you don't want to let that get wet too much. Like, you don't want to get wet on both sides, just the one side.
Oh yeah?
Are you being sarcastic, Brandon? I'm trying to help people who actually care.
Oh, bleeding heart. Me, sarcastic, never, sir. I am as genuine as they come.
Hey, when I'm on the Mega Potato Show, you know what I mean? I'll let you run shit, you know? Oh, you don't make one. Oh, I forgot about that. Mister, I'm so great at Overwatch, but I can't ever stream it because, you know.
Wow, that's like 5 years ago. I was good at it back then. I don't play that shit anymore.
He even called his Twitch channel or his YouTube or Twitter. There you go. The Mega Potato Show. Then he stopped doing a show.
Nobody cares. I'm not relevant.
I cared. I'm the one who constantly asked you about it. I cared.
You haven't watched one episode.
You were gonna watch. I was gonna get you to wear those cat ears, headphones, and
buy me a pair.
Start a wish list in a Only Bros.
Mm-hmm.
And Only Taters. And Only Tots. Oh, I like that. Only Tots.
I replied to you, Psycho. When I first started streaming, I had it loaded on my phone, and I was able to talk to you. Psycho was my only fan, my only watcher, and I appreciate it. It's just I can't stream during the day because my wife works from home now. That's the thing. When I'm like, oh, I'll start streaming, and then she started working from home, so I never could really.
Oh, that's true. You got me there.
Yeah, so it just sucked. Like every time, because even when you were like, hey, let's talk during the day, I'm like, I can't. She's in Zoom meetings all day. So, and then right now, if I'm going to stream at night, I might as well just stream with you on this. So it's like, plus I could get, I don't want to be all loud, like, yeah, touchdown, bitch. You
in
know,
the background, she's like, all her coworkers here is, stop calling me a racist.
Yeah, right.
And it just goes horribly wrong. Like, what is going on over there? I'm totally not one.
Yeah. The more I try to defend myself, it just sounds worse.
See, it's what it is. I always say, pretend it's being read back in court in that monotone, non-emotional voice. I am totally not a racist. Like, oh shit, you're fucking guilty. Enjoy prison.
Oh, well, thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll start playing more. I don't know. I like playing with Gamora.
When Party Animals comes out, I was considering, Brandon. I told you there's a game called, was it Hypercharged? Hypercharged Overbox. It's a first-person shooter, which Brandon, I normally don't like. But you play as a toy soldier, and you get to fight like in toy stores and stuff, and fucking backyards and shit. I'm like, that would be fun. Huh? Yeah, but I don't care. Like, I would be having fun. I like the setting. All right, so let's see where we're at with this. Let's put all three together and see what needs to happen before I add the UV stuff.
And those for just joining us, everyone's like, Brandon, aka Mega Potato, if you're not a racist, why do you care when Rob says shit like that? Well, everybody believes what Rob says on his channel.
No one believes what I say.
Right. Well, just to recap, in case anybody missed it for the new people here, Rob used to solicit me on dates with men. So when we would go to cons, I would get DMs saying, hey, if you want to go out for a night on the town without your wife, I'll totally pay for you, big boy. And listen,
I was hoping to get free dinner out of it. Look, you're an attractive man. I don't get hit on by anybody.
Flattered.
Man, woman, dogs barely like. Animals.
Right. That's how it started, and I'm flattered by it, which I am. I definitely would like a free meal. But then everybody started, whatever Rob would say, Rob would be like, you're the other guy. And we'd go to shows.
With a prospect for you, and I wear that pimp fucking cape, like pimp cape, pimp hat. Like, that was my dream. So.
But then Rob would call me shit like the other guy. And so I'd go to like if I go to something without him, they'd be like, hey, you're the other guy, right? I'm like, yep, I'm the fucking other guy.
Only Tom called you the other guy.
No, I had someone call me that at a comic book event at one of the Samurai Comics. Yeah, they came up to me and they looked at my shit.
If I was a pop star and I had like my first album, I'd be called Homewrecker,
I am not. Oh, you being the homewrecker. I was like, I'm not a homewrecker. I actually I passed up being a home wrecker. So
Oh, Brandon, I'm as loyal as it gets. You know what I mean?
yeah. Oh, I just
I'm a
meant like
loyal. I don't like the trouble in life. But
yeah.
Brandon gets the trouble comes to Brandon, which I love.
It
Even in my
definitely.
younger years, when I was, as good as I was ever gonna look, I was not. It was like, oh, nerd. Yeah, pretty much. Sorry. My favorite is when they go, "You were in the army." I know, It's not what you expected. This was defending your nation at one point. I sincerely apologize, but I wanted a VA loan. That's how I bought the house. That's how I bought the house. All right, so before I do this, I'm going to do a little airbrush work here. So, yeah. Am I going to, or am I going to
Do something. Just get it with
No.
it.
Shut up, Brandon. That's why your fucking art looks the way it does. You just, there.
Oh,
You just, then you're like, how
oh.
do I fix this? And I'm like, start over. How many times have you asked me that? I just want you to look at it. What do you think? I think you
Light
should
it on
start
fire.
over. And you're like, I knew it. Why ask? Why ask?
The
Brandon?
amount of times you've had me start over on something.
Yeah, well, I start over. It's not like I'm exempt.
I'm gonna start this friendship over. If you'd call it a friendship.
My friends tend to not make it very. Do you really want to be my friend?
Debate it. Debate it.
My friends die early. I don't know what that's all about. It's dangerous to be my friend. Wood. Violet. All right. Let's.
Ugh.
I'm gonna do a little airbrush here.
Ashley approves of my ice cream choice. So.
I make my own.
Oh, ooh la la.
I
Ooh
do.
la la, fancy pants.
So I cut all the sugar out and do it with stevia. Tastes good.
Yeah, well, my fat ass wants Ben and Jerry's, so my fat
Make
ass
my
gets what
own.
my fat ass wants.
It's like a
My
Chinese
ass,
five spice custard thing. It's
my
good.
ass keeps getting fatter.
Pickled raspberry. Cherry
I got that dump
bread.
truck, Rob.
Scarlet.
You got that dump truck? Or you got a wagon? You got a dump truck or a wagon? Which one, Rob?
What are you talking about?
Do you have a dump truck or do you have a wagon?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, I'm giving you two choices. Do you have a dump truck or do you have a wagon? Pick one.
Neither.
Neither?
I choose none of the above.
I got a dump truck.
All right, Tonka.
That's right.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're gonna use a little airbrush here. Let me do a test.
Test. 1, 2.
This is just gonna be some weathered wood, some distress ink.
Don't tell him, psycho. Delete your chat. The fun is him not knowing.
Do a little color saturation here.
They both mean big booty, by the way. Dump truck and wagon. Or someone's got like a big old butt. You're like, damn, they're pulling the wagon back there, or they got a dump truck.
Well, I'm not into the whole Tinder scene like you, Brandon. I don't know this stuff.
Hey, I got to keep my OnlyFans circulating. And it's Grinder, by the way. Get it right.
What do I know? Only taters.
Yep. Yeah, psycho saying they got that wagon, or they're pulling that wagon. There's another one. OnlyFans did not get rid of that psycho. They said they were going to, and then they backtracked on it, realizing how much money they would lose. And the CEO came out and said that they will still be allowing pornographic material on OnlyFans. So
Brennan's
no,
like,
they
yes, Only
Yeah.
Taters is back up.
Hell yeah, baby. You guys DM me for that link.
Wearing nothing but a
Let me
Yoshi
know.
hat.
Heck yeah. Pays the bills, and then I go let up with my Yoshi tongue. Oh no, it's not tasteful at all. It's bad. DirtyTater.com. I am pretty crazy. It's me riding a motorcycle with nothing but the Yoshi hat. Just let
You know, it makes sense in Arizona.
Yeah, it's too hot.
All right, so let me add some purple to this. Ah, that one's empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go back to the first one.
Hey, dude.
Always some motherfucker who's got a fucking
Language, sir. Your children
Hey, what's
present.
up, Indril?
Your children watching this at 2 a.m. What color are you using for the airbrush?
This is some Dusty Concord, just some purple. Just throw it in with the blue and stir it up.
Have you had any problems with that airbrush where it actually spits out too much or anything, or has been
A
pretty
couple
good?
times. Just had to do a couple over here. The thing is I put enough water in there that, you know, like, sometimes I can create more spit. Like, it just kind of depends. If it happens, just dab it really quick. It's not like acrylic, so it's not like, you know, gonna stain and shit, so it'll lift right back up. And this is a compressor, so there's no cable. This is a wireless. Nice. Yeah, the compressor is built right in. Got your tickets for James Bond. Oh man, congratulations! don't trust anyone I live around here to go to a movie theater. People around here are like, they're not even gonna. They don't even wear masks. So I'm like, I'm going nowhere. So I can't see no Shang-Chi. I mean, I was hoping that I'd at least be able to get, like one of those like 1 a.m. showings, Brandon. I could be the only one in the theater thing, but I don't trust anyone. People working there, nothing. So not going anywhere. But the new James Bond trailer did look great. So let me clean this out really quick. I'll throw some. It's nice not having a fucking cord wrapped around you while you're doing this. All right. So I want 10A? No, that is not 10A. The fuck out of here with that. Let me try milled lavender. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's what I want. 1, 2, 3. Now, to be fair to movie theaters, I haven't heard of any major outbreaks occurring at them yet, so props so far. But I know when I go, that'll be the one fucking time.
Pretty much.
They're like, CC, you should have known better. I'm like, ugh.
Or a Comic-Con. Definitely staying away from those. But if you are going, just mask up, please.
A lot of the guys I've seen at cons this week are all masked. So, but that might have been the Canadian conventions, you know?
Yeah.
So, they got twice back there. You know, vaccination is good proof, not foolproof. So, problem is viral load in buildings. You know, there's so much load. It can break through. That's kind of the thing, and it builds up. So, how many people are in a building? How many people are breathing? How is it building? This is how it affects healthcare workers. Like, well, they're not fully vaxxed. Yeah, but the viral load in the fucking place is nuts. So,
yeah.
send that back. All right. I need spiced marm. Spiced marm. No, that's tattered rose. I need spiced marm. Spiced marm.
Jessica just got that big promotion to become a supervisor.
Did she get it?
Yeah.
Oh, congrats. I didn't know she got it. It's like the third time
Yeah.
she's tried for that fucking thing.
It's like more than, it's
Yeah.
a lot
Well,
of.
congratulations. Tell her I said congratulations. I did not know.
I'll tell her Rob said fuck off. I'm gonna make you the bad guy.
But she'll laugh. She's not like, she'll find it funny. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the only bad part is she has to go in tomorrow to go over some things, and I think whatever to just see, she has to see one employee who can't work remotely. I guess they don't have the resources to work remotely, which whatever, I'm not going to get into that. Whatever their life is, that's fine, whatever. But so Jessica has to go in tomorrow for just 4 hours or something. I was like, please just double mask up and tell your person that you're meeting on your team that you want them to mask up, and just come home to eat lunch. Don't stay there and eat lunch with people. Just do what you gotta do. So the only bad part is, but she doesn't have to go in all the time. I think it's just right here because it's the very beginning, so she has to go in and just, I don't know. I didn't argue it. Yeah, it's bittersweet. Right now she's got the promotion, but in 2-3 weeks we have to go to California for the couple days for the funeral and all that. So it's been kind of whatever.
Don't lie, you're going to insurrect the Capitol again on the 18th.
You knew that a joke was coming. I knew it.
I knew it. Brandon's the rebel spy.
Are you done?
Huh? Suspect funeral.
Can you?
Sure.
Can you?
Her, I get. It's you. I don't know.
Here's for anybody asking. Here's how you get Rob to stop doing something. Act like you like it. Once he knows you don't like something, he doesn't stop. He beats it like a dead horse.
I would never, ever beat a dead horse.
Beat a dead horse.
I love horses. I love horses. Even if they're...
Fuck horses. I hate horses.
See, I told you guys. Told you.
Yeah.
First they abuse animals, then they abuse America.
See, here's how you get Rob to stop doing it. Hey Rob. Can you please stop referring me to as a racist? So
I never said you were.
Can you stop, Rob, please?
I never did that.
If you ask Rob nicely,
he'll
stop.
That.
Okay, Rob.
I was very careful to not do that.
When I don't reply to Rob's text messages tomorrow or the next day or the calls, he's gonna be like, "Hey man, what's wrong?" I'm like, "I don't know. You spent 3 hours last night referring to me as a race."
Remember when you told me
you're
to go
such
to
a
hell?
drama queen. You're such a drama queen.
Remember?
I told Rob. No,
he told me to
here's
go to
how
hell.
No, go ahead. Rob can lie because it's his podcast.
This is hell.
Literally, Rob said, I asked Rob, I said, "Hey, Rob, I'm going to Japan next summer. Is there anything you would like me to get you, my friend?" That's what I said. I reached out. I said, "Rob, I'd like to get you something from Japan. Just let me know what you'd like."
And then he said,
Rob
"Go to hell."
And then Rob said, "You're probably not going to get to go because of everything that's going on in the world." And I go, "Cool, Rob, so I won't get you anything. Sounds good." And he goes, 5 minutes later, he goes, "Why'd you tell me to go to hell?" I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" He's like, "You told me to go to hell." I'm like,
on the new episode of the Mega Show,
I said I'm not getting you anything.
On the new episode of the Mega Show, I asked Brandon to recant what happened over the last few days of his life, and then I let him do it, and then I eventually question him, and we find out what really happened. So if you want to know how Brandon tells
telling
stories,
the truth.
If you want to know how Brandon tends to tell stories, listen to the new episode of the Mega Show when it hits this week, and you will learn. You'll get a deeper understanding of the mind of the tater. Right?
And everybody already knows that Rob exaggerates. So
I do nothing of the
fuck
such.
you do.
What?
You are the biggest exaggerator ever.
No.
Me and Rob will talk tonight. We talked today about me finishing the cast. Rob will talk to me tomorrow morning and be like, "Hey man, did you finish it? I told you 3 weeks ago that it was good. Post it." I'm like, "You told me yesterday to post it." Man, whatever, just post it. That'll be how the conversation will go. Your concept of time and the arguments crack me up. I did not. I would never tell someone to go to hell.
You did. You told me to go to hell.
No, but I'm
It's a
about
very
to.
specific reference, Brandon. Like I'm not
That
not
you made up
generalizing
in
it.
your head.
No.
I said, okay, I won't get you anything. No biggie. Why did you tell me to go to hell? I'm like, that's what you heard?
First
Pretty
off, I
much.
appreciate the offer, but here's what's going to happen. You're not going to be able to get me anything and bring it back across customs, and you got to pack everything. Just enjoy your vacation. You know.
Hey, Rob.
And right now, like Brandon doesn't understand. Like I subscribe to the Boxu. The Boxu's great. They bring you snacks from Japan. So there's a bunch of shit that Boxu has that you can reorder, right? So I made a fucking big purchase, like $100 purchase for some stuff that I specifically like in July. And they're like, hey, because of shipping, it can take 2 to 4 weeks. I'm like, all right, never got here. So I fucking said, hey, never got here. They go, cool, we'll reship it. I don't think that it's ever getting here. Now, the normal Boxu gets here because they use this priority shit, but they use regular shipping with fucking their reorders. And so I'm like, I will pay for fucking extra whatever. You know, I'm fine with that as long as it gets here. I don't care, but they won't do it because of the way it's set up. So I'm like, what are you going to be able to put in your bag with the snacks and they all get crunched and like, whatever.
It'd be hard.
Just enjoy
It'd be
your
hard to get
vacation.
you. It'd be hard to get you snacks when you're in hell, Rob.
See, that's what I'm saying. Brandon,
Go to
Brandon says
hell.
he doesn't say that shit, but he.
I said it now. You could eat
You
your.
invited me,
You could warm your snacks up to hell.
It's true. That's true. You got me there, Brandon.
No, I don't. But it's whatever. I don't care. In the end, nothing really matters.
I never said go to hell. Well, I may have said, like a little thing. I didn't really mean it. The levels of truth come out. First, it's I never did. Then it was a little thing, and then you do it too. That's how it always works out. You ever want to find out the truth from someone? That is how it works. Oh.
I think Rob and Psycho should get a spoon and eat my ass.
Hey, how are you
about
doing
that?
with those timestamps, Brandon? That's a good question. I forgot Brandon was supposed to do timestamps.
Hey, Psycho, why don't you shut the hell up over there in the chat, buddy?
Brandon's supposed to go through and still rearrange that real time shit I
Yeah,
messed
good
up.
luck with that.
What?
I still can't believe you did that. I mean, I literally, like, for those that don't know, Rob has, if you go to his YouTube page, he at one time, he has playlists, had them all organized perfectly. I spent so much fucking
Probably a
time
year.
organizing these things, like
Yeah, about a
all
year.
his video, like thousands of videos
Yeah.
in perfect order. Perfect
Yeah,
order. So when
it
you
was.
play them,
I was
it
so
would go
happy.
1 through 7, and it
Yeah,
goes
in
to the
order.
next thing. I put
Yeah.
all the links on there. I was putting it all on there. You can in the video, another video to
Yeah,
take
you
you
did
to
a
another
fantastic job. I
playlist.
was really proud of you.
And then Rob went and fucked it up. He went
Yeah, I
there
fucked that up.
and messed with shit and fucked it
Yeah.
all up.
Yeah,
And
I
it
did.
was so you
Sorry.
fucked it up so bad that when I went back in there every time to try to figure out where everything went, it's almost like shit's missing. Like I don't know how you did it, but you
I
literally
don't know how I
like
did it.
you fucked it up so bad that it's like it's to the point where I don't even know where you would start. It's like
Yeah,
you
well,
totaled a
you
car
should work on
and
that though
there's
once a
no
week.
part of no.
Yeah.
No.
It needs
I
to be
got other
fixed though,
shit to
Brandon.
do.
No, you don't.
The YouTube doesn't make you enough money, you said, so why?
Huh? Well, one day it will. Certain of it.
I just wonder how you're doing this. Psycho, next time you're in my Twitch chat and you try talking to me, ignoring you.
Twitch. This is your Twitch chat. This is the only Twitch you do. Is this? This is it.
Ignoring you, Psycho. Done. We're done. You burnt the bridge. You're on one side, I'm on the other.
I told you. Where are you on September 18th, Brandon? Where are you?
I was grooming Pirates.
It hasn't
Mom's
happened
mustache.
yet. Where are you gonna be?
On when?
September 18th.
Is that like a new date that they're supposed to
Oh,
be
that's
doing
their
something?
new. Yeah, it's their big. You don't know about this? You'll hear about it.
No, it's always something. I didn't get the email yet from the guys.
Yeah. I knew it. See, the problem is Brandon set his racist MailChimp to fucking spam, and he hasn't been getting all the meetings.
Trust me, I hate being bald and having a beard right now. It's the worst. I hate the last 4 years. My favorite team is the Cardinals, and I couldn't wear a red hat because I'm not MAGA. You listen,
That's true.
whatever political stance you have, good for you. I fucking hate Trump. I hate MAGA. That's not my shit. So my favorite team is the Cardinals. So I had to get a black Cardinals hat and a gray Cardinals
Oh,
hat.
because they're reds, right?
Right,
The hats are red.
So
I forgot.
So I had to get a black Cardinals hat and a gray Cardinals hat. So like in the video, the podcast we just did, I had to put on a gray Cardinals hat. Still too soon. Give it a couple years. Maybe like 5 or 6.
Well, I saw it coming way in advance. Like the minute I saw him sell those hats, like Sketchcraft, all the colors were red and black. I changed everything to purple and gold. It's like, can't be there. Saw that coming.
So I talk shit to people at the gym when they wear dumb shit. Like this guy the other day had a shirt on, had a picture of, he's at the gym and he's wearing a jersey with Trump's face on it, and it says "Miss me yet?" And I just looked right at him. I said, "Nope." And then he kind of had to sit there for a second, and then he realized the shirt he was wearing. He didn't like that. I don't give a shit. Or their whole like.
I wish I was buff like you though.
Oh, I get away.
Even when I was in the army, I was not a big. I thinned down. I'm what you want to be, right? Like you want to be thin in your mind. You like being buff, but you want to be like
I would rather
Daredevil
be thin. Yeah,
yeah.
I would rather be thin.
But I can go too. Like I'm not there now, but what will happen eventually with my dieting is I will get to the point where I can get down to 142, Brandon. I don't bulk. I just thin down. So it's like I never get the muscles, you know.
With my genetics, I either get super shredded and like rip buff looking, but not skinny buff, or fat. So it's like I don't think I'll ever, with all the medications and the thyroid stuff, I'll ever get back to it. I mean, I was 180 in high school at 6'1", but now that I'm older with the thyroid issues and the medications I'm on, I'll never get like thin.
Yeah, the thyroid thing's a bummer for me because like you're always tired now. Like stay up. Like I'm tired. Thyroid.
Yeah, I hate it. Well, it's very up and down, like my energy levels too. So it's like
I know. I used to see what it's like from my end.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, it's like it just depends.
So this is Violet, P.H. Martin's Violet. It's a good stainer in it. It's going to add that little purpley in the background, which I have to do because that's the one I made that everyone likes. So I have to fucking just do it over and over and over again.
Yay, repetition.
But that's how you learn how to do it, Brandon. Repetition.
I don't learn.
Brandon hates it because I make him do things over and over again, but that's how I learn. It's a good stainer. You got to dilute it though, man. Those P.H. Martins are so saturated that if you don't add water to them, you will get like Brandon colors, and he just goes pure neon, and I'm like, chill out on that. That's good. Let me do it again. What are you gonna make with the cans and paper?
Oh, I don't make art. I just buy supplies.
That's true. That is. You got me there, Brandon. Most truthful thing you've said all night. That and you're not a racist. That's that. Those two most truthful things.
Thanks.
You look like you're definitely not one of them.
Thanks.
What?
Yeah, when it was weird. Like when I went to the Vegas with that woman that I did the work for. She's she's half black, and she looks more black than white. and the looks from people of just either the black women were giving us dirty looks, and then the white obvious racist guys were giving us dirty looks for a different reason, like because they obviously thought we were a couple because I'm a bigger guy and she's like a bodybuilder chick, so like that was fucking fun. She was like, "Did you see that security guard?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Man, she was giving us dirty looks." I was like, "Yeah."
I'm a little friendly with Kevin Grievous. I worked with him. He created the Underworld movies, and he told me those movies are all about when he, was dating. He was in an interracial relationship, and he wanted to deal with the shit he got and all the fucking trouble, and so he just wrote them as monsters.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Makes you look at it a whole different way.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why he's not. I'm sure he's told someone that, but maybe he hasn't. I don't know. Because every time I mention that to people who watch the movie, he's like, "What?" Like,
right.
Yes. Like, maybe Kevin should tell people that, but yeah. He's a big Star Trek fan. It's a very Star Trek thing to do. Yeah. He was in Deep Space Nine. He was
really.
He's got a couple cameos. He has security guys. So every now I'm watching Deep Space Nine, and the security guard opens up. I'm like, "Hey, it's Kevin." Hey. He didn't give him a lot of lines, but he acts with his face. I'm like, look at that. He's working the acting. He's getting it in there. Smart. Memorable.
Oh, nice. Check that out. Someone posted up on that Comic Art Fan some new Spider Clan pages from Scotty Young, or Legends of the Spider Clan.
Oh, nice. Yeah, every now and then they turn up. They turn up.
So it's nice to
I mean, Heritage is the best place to get the real scans, because they have to do high res for the auctions, So, but Comic Art Fans is pretty dope. Kevin does not come to my streams, but I can call him right now. He'd be like, "Really?" It's probably up. He works late.
What does he actually do now?
He writes. He's a screenwriter, man. Yeah. He's always
I just meant
developing or pitching. I don't know, man. Like, it's because most of the things you sell in Hollywood never get made. They just get into development. So getting anything over the phone, so he's making money, but it's just like anything else. Like, you're working on stuff and getting it over that line it's difficult, super difficult for anybody.
Yeah.
He hates when I post the Miles Morales stuff. Sometimes I throw him a little under the bus on that one. I don't mean to, but I do mean
what?
to.
You throw people under the bus? That's so not like you. What?
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's kind of like, it's my thing. I like to, I'm a little bit of a dick, I'm a little, just a little bit. Tater tots of hate. Tater hates. A little bit.
Yes.
Kevin Grievous here last night? I don't think so.
How long till you're done, Rob?
I'm adjusting. When they dry, you gotta adjust.
There's stuff I want to do. I gotta wash dishes. My wife demanded it. She didn't demand it, but she did the wife thing. She goes, "You're gonna wash the dishes, right?"
You know what it is because you're not working. She's like, "Look, you can not work, but you gotta fucking do the dishes."
I know. I know.
I got it. Doesn't matter how little sleep I've had. I have to wake up at the same time every day, right? I can get 4 hours, 3 hours, but I have to be up at the same day, and I have to have coffee going before I go to bed. There has to be a pot made, and when I wake up, I got to make the next pot for her. That's the deal. That's the deal. And she needs muffins. Those muffins better be ready to go. Like clockwork. All right. So what do I need? This needs some fucking lifting. It's gone a little too far. I'm going to do a little lifting here, and then we're going to be done with this phase of it. Because what I have to do is I have to go do the UV varnish and then let it sit for a couple hours. And then I'm going to go work on some other stuff. And then when the UV varnish is done, I'll do like another stream where we add the white highlights and then the pastel. So my favorite fucking ink, Holbein stopped making. I do not know why. It's like the best fucking ink I've ever used, and everyone uses it. So everyone's like, fucking, what the hell? It's called Holbein Special Black. But apparently P.H. Martin's makes a matte black that is really good. That people have been like, this is the thing to use if this isn't working. Because I don't like speedball and shit. I don't like super black speedball. I don't like it.
We have a special announcement, Rob.
Oh, what? You don't care? Hey, you got it to work.
Gang Feather, Ashley got her 4th boss cell in Dead Cells achievement. I don't know what that is, but it's something to probably be proud of.
Brandon has no idea what Dead Cells is. It's a great game. One thing I can appreciate about Ashley is she plays the game she buys. She
is
doesn't just
Dead
buy
Cell
games and collect them.
the one where the guy has the like weird square crate on his head and like there's like 5 lasers on your gun that like
something like that. It's a Metroidvania, you know.
Yeah, okay, I've seen it.
Yeah. She plays that in Hollow Knight. The shit out of Hollow Knight. She's a
boom,
Metroidvania.
boom, achievement unlocked. See, everybody celebrate. Yeah. Woo woo. Everybody say congrats in the chat. If you're watching this, give Gang Feather a congrats. It's super hard. It's a roguelite. So everyone say congrats. Gang Feather. Gang gang.
So I didn't let this sit as long because I don't want a giant lift. I just want a little bit of this to come out. That's looking cool. But we got a little bit of that overspray on him. We need to get rid of that. So luckily this overspray is, again, it's the watercolor that I'm putting on there. So you can put water over this and lift it, not perfectly out, but a lot of it out. So we've got these pretty good for 2 hours, right, Brandon?
I've enjoyed every fucking second of it. Was that cheerful enough for you?
Why don't you go back on Andy's cast? He's super nice to you.
Why don't you go to hell, Rob?
See? It's your thing. You tell me to go to hell all the time.
Uh-huh.
Like, why
Tell me my new sign off.
You invited me to Arizona?
Not anymore.
I did plan on going in October, remember? But I was like, I think there'll be another wave. If there isn't, then I'll drive out there. Nope. There's a wave. So I need to do a little bit of this lifting out around him too. I don't care if like people are like, oh, you know, if you mask it out. Yeah, you can mask it out, but who cares if you get a little overspray? Looks cool. Seriously. I'm more of that Sam Keith, Bisley, Bisley. Stephen Bisley? Steve Bisley? What's his first name? What's Bisley's first name? Steve Bisley. Like on that, like, just let it fucking kind of bleed a little bit. That's it for a second. You tired, Brandon?
I want ice cream.
You really shouldn't eat past a certain time, Brandon.
You can eat my ass, sir.
Wow. So vicious.
Yeah, but I'm not tired, but I feel the medicine. It just kind of drags me down a little bit. It just kind of right around 2:00 is when it's really like lulls me down.
Brandon's so bitter. Psycho says. Brandon's
Yeah.
so bitter.
You know what else is bitter? My ass, Psycho. Nom 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 nom.
That's it for a second. Alrighty. And then we will lift this out.
Ashley laughed.
It's not true. Brandon eats a lot of sweets. Your ass is probably sweeter than my coffee. That's for
probably delicious. Probably delicious.
Look at this black coffee in my Central Perk mug. Oh shit, son!
I drink my.
I live the dream.
Oh, what if you were to spill that on that? Oh, please.
I just pick it up. Doesn't matter. Does it look like I'm painting perfectly? Like
I drink my pineapple juice. I'm good.
The only problem with spilling coffee on stuff isn't what the damage it does. It's that bacteria can grow on coffee, so it can grow fungus or mold on your fucking art.
What would you prefer?
People do tea stains, and it's not good to do tea stains because of that. What's up?
What would you prefer? If I start to tell you to eat my ass, or tell you to go to hell? What would be the sign off you would enjoy? For me to tell you, go to hell, Rob, or eat my ass, Rob.
The question is, how many you're going to get offers, Brandon?
No, but it's only for you. Only for you.
But they're going to know you're into it, so you're going to get offers. The question is, what trouble do you want in your life?
I mean,
wasn't the answer you were expecting, but
I don't believe in hell, and I don't believe you'll eat my ass. So
you don't think of the unintended consequences of your actions, and I do.
I mean, what are the consequences? One, you're going to get really hot, or one, you're going to have a tongue. Give me a tongue lashing.
I barely like looking at you. I think your wife is the biggest saint on the planet. She puts up with you.
I'm sexy. I'm a sexy man.
I was so shocked when you wore the bull ring on the car. I was like, "What is that?" You're like, "I've had this forever."
Septum. Yes, I've had it for a long time. You just never notice things. I've had it for like
bull ring.
What, 2 years now?
All right, so here's what I'm gonna go do now. Like, this is weird because the camera's angled. Let me see if I can put that straight again and move it back up.
Why doesn't that one look like the other two?
They're like, not exact copies. So
I know, I just want to fuck with you.
This is what I did. I accidentally added that mark on that one. See that? I don't know how to fix that.
Oh yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah. I don't know where that came from.
Good job.
I might be able to do something with pastel over that, but
good luck.
I'm gonna just have to tell them, hey man, you cool with this, or you want me to make another one?
They're not gonna be cool with that. That's like me being cool with my fucking Jim Lee sketch after Grant Morrison signed on that shit.
You
like,
wouldn't be cool with that?
No, not at all.
Can you give Sketchcraft a pass?
Not on that one.
That's I don't want to do another
one. When you said it, I thought you meant just like a little line that you could fix. I don't know where that
came from. Because
that's like you dropped when you were inking that Venom, you probably hit it with the brush or something.
Yeah, I did something.
That's so bad. Show it again.
Yeah.
All right, what would you rather do? Not have to redo that one or eat my ass?
It just tastes like shitty Chinese buffet, Brandon.
No, I haven't had buffet in a long time.
No, I've seen how you eat.
I've been eating good lately.
We've all seen how you eat, Brandon.
I'm very hygienic. I take 2 to 3 showers a day. Which, this is getting graphic. Yeah. Psycho after hours, Sketchcraft after hours, all right?
It's Brandon. He won't let it go, man. Told you. He's trying to deflect from where he's going to be in 2 weeks.
Sitting, hovering over Rob's face.
So I'm going to have to let him know. I'll have to redo it. Fuck. Such a pain.
Did you already sell these 3?
Yeah. So
Let's
what
say,
happens next is I will do the UV coating. That'll sit for an hour. And then, or 2. And then I'll add white highlights, which will pop everything back out. And then I will add, before I add, I have to add white highlight. And then I'll add clear gesso. I'll take gesso, I dilute it, I'll airbrush over, and that then needs to sit for about another hour. And then I can do the pastel. So what I'll probably stream is the pastel, right? Or no, I can stream the white highlights, and then they don't need to dry for an hour. They probably dry for about 10 minutes. So I'll probably stream that. I think that's it. I think Steve Urkel would make an awesome Black Panther. Jaleel White? He can act. All right. That's it, folks. I got to go spray this shit down. Brandon, where can they find your FBI page? Brandon?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just letting you have your fun. You could find Rob eating my ass on my OnlyFans.
No, Brandon, come on, stop it. You're gonna gross people out.
Oh,
funny the first
so what
time,
you say is okay. Oh, yours is funny, but mine's not.
It's like hacking into the microphone, right?
Yeah. Calling me racist for 3 hours is funny.
I never said you were racist. I said you look like all the racists.
Thanks, Rob.
That's not your what?
Well, since I won't be joining Rob anymore, you can find me at Mega Potato Show on Instagram.
That's not true. Brandon will be back.
Debating it.
He will be back.
I might take a break from you for a day. I need to not.
Tomorrow's when you need help with something. Like, fuck. I gotta call him. Uh-huh.
I only gotta finish what you need.
No, there's always something.
Later, everyone except for Psycho.
Later, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.